Welcome to your step-by-step guide to building credit from scratch. Whether you're 18 and just getting started, a newcomer to the country, or someone who's simply never used credit before, this guide will walk you through how to build a strong credit score, even up to 800 and beyond. It's easier than you might think, but it takes time, consistency, and the right strategy. Why your credit score matters. Your credit score is one of the most powerful numbers in your financial life. It impacts whether you can rent an apartment, get approved for a loan, qualify for a mortgage, or even land certain jobs. Lenders use it to decide whether to approve you and what interest rate to charge. A higher score means better rates, better offers, and more freedom. Even if you're not planning on borrowing money soon, building credit now prepares you for the future. It shows financial institutions that you're trustworthy and responsible with borrowed money. That trust opens the door to all kinds of financial benefits: lower insurance premiums, higher credit limits, and better loan terms. What makes up a credit score? To build excellent credit, you first need to understand how credit scores are calculated. The most commonly used model is the FICO score, which ranges from 300 to 850. The higher your score, the better. A score of 800 or above is considered exceptional. The score is built around 5 main factors. The most important is your payment history. This tells lenders whether you've paid your bills on time, and it makes up the largest portion of your score. Next is how much of your available credit you're using. This is known as credit utilization. Keeping this number low shows you're not dependent on borrowing. Then there's the length of your credit history. Lenders want to see long-term consistent behavior. Your credit mix also matters. Having a variety of credit types, like credit cards, personal loans, or auto loans, demonstrates your ability to handle different financial products. Finally, there's new credit. Every time you apply for a new card or loan, it creates a small dip in your score due to a hard inquiry. Starting from zero. How to begin building credit. If you're starting with no credit at all, you won't have a credit score yet. That's okay. Everyone begins here. The first step is to open a credit account that reports to the credit bureaus. A great option is a secured credit card. These cards require a refundable deposit, say $200 or $500, and your credit limit is typically equal to that deposit. Use the card for everyday purchases like groceries or gas and pay it off in full each month. Another excellent starting point is a credit builder loan. This isn't like a normal loan where you get money up front. Instead, the lender holds the loan amount in a savings account and you make fixed monthly payments. When the loan is paid off, you get the money. Along the way, your on-time payments are reported to the credit bureaus. If you have someone close to you who already has good credit, you can also ask to be added as an authorized user on their credit card. You don't need to use the card yourself. Just being attached to the account allows their good payment history to show up on your credit report. There are also newer services that allow rent and utility payments to be added to your credit history. These don't have as much weight as traditional credit products, but they can give you a small boost and help establish positive habits early, mastering the habits that build strong credit. Once you've opened an account or two, what matters most is how you manage them. The single most important thing you can do is pay your bills on time, every time. Even one late payment can stay on your credit report for up to 7 years. Set reminders or automate payments if you're worried about forgetting. Keep your credit utilization low. If your credit limit is $1,000, try to use less than $300 at any time, and ideally, keep it under $100. Even if you plan to pay it off in full later, high balances can be reported before you pay them off and still hurt your score. Don't go on a credit application spree. Every new application can slightly lower your score due to a hard inquiry. Too many applications at once can signal financial distress, which may scare off lenders. Only apply for credit when you truly need it. Also, avoid closing your first credit card, even if you don't use it much. The age of your oldest account plays a role in your score, and keeping that account open helps build a longer credit history, tracking your progress and staying in control. As you start to build credit, it's important to monitor your progress. Fortunately, it's easier than ever to check your credit. You can get a free credit report once a year from each of the 3 major credit bureaus, Equifax, Experian, and TransUnion, through annualcreditreport.com. Check for mistakes or accounts that don't belong to you. There are also free apps like Credit Karma or Credit Sesame that let you monitor your score in real time. These apps also offer tips and simulate how certain actions might affect your score, like paying down a balance or increasing your credit limit. If you spot something incorrect on your report, like a payment marked late when it wasn't, or an account that isn't yours, file a dispute immediately with the credit bureau. Removing errors can give your score a quick boost. Growing your credit the smart way. After 6 months to a year of responsible credit use, your score will begin begin to grow. At this point, you can consider applying for a second credit card or asking for a credit limit increase. This helps you further lower your utilization ratio and shows lenders that you can responsibly manage more credit. Once your credit is more established, you might also consider taking on an installment loan, like a small auto loan or personal loan. Adding a different type of credit helps diversify your credit mix, another factor that boosts your score. As your score rises, you'll also start receiving pre-approval offers for better credit cards. These might offer cashback, travel rewards, or even no foreign transaction fees. Just make sure to read the terms carefully and avoid cards with high annual fees unless the rewards truly make up for it. The long game, what it takes to reach 800 plus. Getting to a credit score of 800 isn't something that happens overnight. It typically takes years of on-time payments, low balances, and consistent behavior. But if you follow the right steps, it's absolutely achievable. Here's how that timeline might look. In your first year, you open a secured credit card and maybe a credit builder loan. By month 6, you're seeing a score in the high 600s. By the end of the year, you may upgrade to an unsecured card. In your second year, you add another credit product and continue perfect habits. By year 3 or 4, you could be in the mid 700s. If you avoid mistakes, keep utilization low, and continue aging your accounts, reaching 800 plus by year 5 is a very real possibility. Remember, the key is not perfection, but consistency. Stay on top of your bills, don't spend what you can't pay off, and give your accounts time to age and build history, avoiding common credit mistakes. There are some pitfalls to avoid as you build your credit. First, never miss a payment. Set up alerts or auto pay to help. Second, don't let your balances creep up. Even if you're not spending recklessly, things like subscriptions and small charges add up. Be wary of co-signing loans for friends or family. If they miss payments, it affects your score too. And finally, don't chase points or cashback rewards at the expense of your budget. The interest you'll pay on a carried balance wipes out any benefit you get from points. Also, watch out for predatory lending or scam credit repair companies. You don't need to pay hundreds of dollars to fix your credit. Everything you need to do, you can do yourself for free. Wrapping it all up, your path to financial freedom. Building credit from scratch may feel like a long journey, but it's one of the smartest things you can do for your financial future. With a little discipline, the right tools, and the right mindset, you can go from having no credit at all to being in the elite 800 plus credit score club. Start with a secured card or builder loan. Build rock solid habits, keep your spending under control, and be patient. The rewards, better loan offers, lower interest rates, and greater financial confidence are well worth it. If you found this guide helpful, don't forget to like the video, subscribe to the channel for more smart money tips, and drop your questions or experiences in the comments. We're all in this journey together. Thanks for watching, and here's to your journey from 0 to 800.